5 seconds to go. Start. Sir, the small scale industry is an area which every one of us has to support. The reason being that people who are involved in this small scale industries are only lower middle class people and possibly between lower middle class and self-employed people. The advantages of these are the establishment cost is very less, the transport cost is very less, the employment potential is extremely high, but unfortunately, when you see the statistics, a lot of small scale industries are a failure not because of the people who started those industries but because of the unfortunate red-tapism and untimely credit. When a small person approaches a bank for credit, the time taken by the bankers to give him the loans is too much. They make him go round and round like anything. Timely finance will not be given to him and this poor man will get crippled. That is the main reason why small scale industries have suffered all these years. Nobody has got sympathy for them. Secondly, when they produce the material, proper marketing facility is not there. Certainly, small scale industries cannot compete with major industries. Naturally, the government has to provide certain incentives to them. For example, soap, washing powder, pickles, and phenol are manufactured in villages. The government must ensure that these things are used by government organizations. Pickles can be used in government hostels. Phenol and soap can be used in municipalities. But rampant corruption existing in these government organizations are making those officers to look towards major industries where they can get a substantial cut rather than encouraging these small industries. So it must be ensured that these materials manufactured by small industries or agro or rural industries are preferred and utilized in government organizations. Similarly, the government must ensure that garments manufactured by small industries are used by police officers and even politicians can use them. All the people who come under the sector must be encouraged to use all those materials that are being manufactured by small scale industries. It is not being done now. Let me now come to agro industries. We are making a lot of noise that the farming community is not getting remunerative prices because value addition is not there. When the farmer produces his material, when it is laying in his farm, there is no proper price for it. Even if it is there, it is unremunerative. But the moment that material is lifted from the farmer and taken to the trader, suddenly the price goes up. So the beneficiary is only the middleman or the trader and not the producer, the farmer. Suppose if the government and the financial institutions were to go to the farmer to add value to his product, he will feel very happy because he can produce employment in the village itself. This also has to be encouraged. Sir, we are spending a lot of money, thousands of crores of rupees on small industries. One fine morning, we declare that we would distribute rupees 10,000 crores loans to small scale industries. I would like to submit that the youngsters, the rural unemployed people must be trained scrupulously. Their skill must be improved and then they must be linked to financial institutions. If the skilled people are linked to financial institutions and timely credit is provided to them, if facilities for storage are provided to them, and if marketing facilities are provided to them, automatically the small scale industry will flourish and there will be extensive employment in rural areas. If this is done, we do not need to give protection to the poor people or the middle class people who are there in the villages. So, my humble request to the government and more particularly to the minister is that these people must be properly trained and they should be given the required credit and other facilities. Recently, the self-help groups of women are doing wonderfully well. So, they must also be encouraged. We should not limit the credit facility to them and give only small amounts of money to them. They must be encouraged to start small scale industries, rural and agro industries in the villages. They have got character, they are very jubilant and they think that they have now got the authority to utilize the money to create income generating assets. Sir Shri Chinta Mohan has raised a very good issue. The minister should not rest the simply answering the questions raised here or he could avoid the issue. He should take it to the heart and see that these small scale industries, rural and agro industries flourish in our country. He should ensure that proper financing is provided to them by cutting down red-tapism and corruption and help these skilled people in the rural areas.